Glad to have you with us from Huntington Bank Stadium. Today, conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Restate the state call again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
The Golden Gophers have one of the most unique on-campus stadiums in college sports. Formerly playing in the Vikings home field, now back on campus, Huntington Bank Stadium has brought that college spirit back to Minnesota. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Gophers offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive quarter.
Here he goes. The 40. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Bulldogs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And Kamario Taylor will be running the show. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. On the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Finds some fresh air. Brings into the open. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
On the option. Give to the running back. Got a little grass. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Running back searching for a hole. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run the option. Keeps it on the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Offense all on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. At the 20, he's got space. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The option look. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense got it, they're on the run. Speeding down the left side. The 20. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that's the kind of play that can win you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown, but you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play. And you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
Oh, he's got some space. They knock him down after an explosive play, and it was all because of the perfectly timed pitch. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Now on the option.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Here comes the option. Keeps it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run in the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hayes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Running inside, it's Taylor. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Goes to the option. Pulls it on the option. Got enough for the first. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose. Inside the touchdown, Bulldogs. Great job by the back on the option.
They call it the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback, but, man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all away for the huge touchdown.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Stopped short, and the gamble on the 2 to try to go on top comes up short. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. On target. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. They've got a first down here to open the period. First quarter in the books. Let's see how these two wide receivers are stacking up so far. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Catch in the middle, it's Tracy. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Neutral zone is on that defense. Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air. It's Lindsey. Finds his big tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. On the option. Keeps it on 1st down. Picks up the 1st down. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's a give to Bothwell. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Gets the back moving. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover.
There's a crease. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Bulldogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Sends it back in motion. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7.
And you only got a few yards to go. I love when you get the ball on the perimeter. Defense is all crowded inside tight. Pitch it on the outside. Running back does the rest. Nice play call.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Minnesota 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
To the air, it's Lindsey. He's got him in the flat. Could not make his way to the corner. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, one storyline I've got my eyes on to start this ballgame. How is the quarterback moving and throwing? As you remember, really banged up in that game that they lost last week. This is something we got to keep our eyes on. He said he was sore. He didn't miss any practice this week, but he is fighting through some things. I'll let you know what I see from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that. Maybe some room here. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Now the pitch. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
He'll toss it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll run the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Dead center perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Temple Owls. And it's the Nittany Lions with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Minneapolis. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
And the Golden Gophers will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Holly's always working the injuries on the sidelines. Holly, what have you got?
I caught up with the Mississippi State head coach at the half. Their running back has sustained a lot of hits in that first half. He did a terrific job rushing for more than 50 yards. He has been so strong at the point of attack, but he is starting to absorb some blows. You can see it in his body, a lot of bruising, some abrasions. I'll keep you posted on how he continues to work through all of this contact. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll run the option. Pulls it and runs it again. Here's a little room there. The 30, the 20. He's at the touchdown, Mississippi State. And the route is on. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. A spectacular one-hand grab. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab at the 30. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The run inside. It's Taylor to the 10. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
The AT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice. Nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
The option look. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Makes it past the marker. Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, a big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you can tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll send the back in motion. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. The option, he'll keep it. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Mississippi State! And the beatdown has ensued.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Minnesota sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Runs through, man, he might have some space. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown.
Minnesota, 28.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today.
Turning it on! They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield.
Ready, ready.
Goes to the option. He'll do it himself. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown, man. They don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their second fumble return for a touchdown today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. And he's stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Maybe a crease. At the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Minnesota, 35.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
There he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Helms. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
Caught in the backfield, it's Helms. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Plucks it out of the air. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. On the option, quick toss. Got room at the 35. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
On the option. Pulls it on the option.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop, and that's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
At the 45, on his way. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. They'll run the option.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll run the option. Quarterback keep. Could be an alley. Inside the touchdown, Bulldogs. Great job by the back on the option. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
59, Minnesota, 42.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Takes a hit as he fires. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Mississippi State sideline with this big...
There's some room. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the punishment has been extended.
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense in plays like this, because defensively you've got to be so good with your assignments. Someone needs the dive. Someone needs the quarterback. Who's got the pitch man? That time nobody on defense had the answer.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
Minnesota 42.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeps it on the draw. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game, because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Caught by Smith. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The option, the keeper. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Bears the pressure, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. So he recovers his own fumble, but they will have to turn it over on downs. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The option look. He'll pitch it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. Now on the option. Keeps it on the option. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.